Okay. Wow. Blown away. Alright, listen. If you didn't get a chance to check out the season 8 opener, man, for Dexter, go ahead and just stop now, man, because there's gonna be some major spoilers. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. They have this new doctor lady in here, man. This new, I don't even know what you want to call her, man, but her character is. I knew as soon as she was on screen, I said, "Yo, that's gonna be a problem," because she was inside of Miami Metro, and everything that she was saying about serial killers, she was like looking right at Dexter, man, like looking him in his eyes, man. And I was like, "Yo, something's going on here." You know, and yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Something that's going on is that she knows pretty much everything about Dexter, man. You know, she knows about Harry's code. She knows every single thing that that Dexter's been trying to hide. It's there. She knows all of it. I don't know how. I don't know why. Maybe she just figured it out from reading, or maybe she actually knew Harry. I mean, who knows? It's kind of strange, man, because all the characters have changed so much. It's been about, they said 6 months, I believe, 6 months or 8 months, maybe even 6. Oh yeah, I think 6 months, 6 months to 4 months. And Deborah, her character is like this. It's crazy to see her like that, but she's like this alcoholic, drug. She's doing crack cocaine, man. She's doing everything, every type of drug you can think of. And the way that she validates is that she feels safe with this certain character. And she tries to stay away from Dexter, and then Dexter ends up trying to find her finally because he hasn't talked to her for 2 months. And then he comes in and he ends up killing this guy that Deborah was with. And whenever he kills this guy, Deborah makes that decision now, and it kind of reveals it that, you know, her worst mistake was trusting Dexter in that way, and that she should have killed Dexter instead of LaGuardia, man. She should have chosen, I guess, the correct, the right path, man, rather than, you know, her twisted whatever stuff that was going on with her and Dexter back in the day. The episode it's kind of different. It kind of feels new, and then you kind of think to yourself, like, man, you know, maybe season 8 shouldn't be the end. But then again, you're like, okay, if this episode is so good, and then next week's episode's good, and all the rest of the I think 12 episodes they're gonna have in this one, if these episodes are so good, then maybe this show will go out with a bang, because season 7 was just, it was a decent season. It was better than season 6, because season 6 was horrible. That was probably the worst season I ever watched in my life. Season 7 was decent, but there was just so many different loopholes, man, and they kind of started that exact same thing again, man. Like, she's Deborah, she's playing this, how you want to say, she's following this guy, that stole some jewelry, and she feels safe around him. That's the same person that Dexter stabbed in the stomach. Well, when she decides to make the right decision and calling the police, she's on the phone with the cops saying, hey, I would like to report a possible homicide. And then she didn't press mute on her phone or like that. She says, go, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same, like, inconsistencies, man, that we talked about, you know, previous seasons, that don't they have, like, records and logs of people's conversation with the police, man? And you know, like, come on, man. And then another thing, man, Dexter ends up bringing in his son to the crime scene, and then, I mean, I kind of played out to where you let them know, you know, like, there's nothing good is going to come out of this season, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Dexter's son's going to be alone, there's going to be blood everywhere, but once again, man, Dexter didn't look around the area, didn't look around the parking lot, didn't look around, and then you see there's this guy who saw everything that Dexter just did. And then now you have this killer, this possible killer that's going to probably murder Dexter, or murder his son, or murder somebody close to Dexter, whatever. And there's just so many different angles, man, avenues, man. Let me see. What's some other good stuff, man? Quinn and Dexter's what do I say, nanny or babysitter, man. They're together finally. That's kind of cool. I think that's kind of awesome how they did that. Let me see. Batista, man. Batista, man, is definitely, like, he feels this hunger, man, to get back into the game. You know what I'm saying? To start fighting crime, I guess, again, and finding the bad guy. He's kind of inspired from LaGuardia, man. And I think that's pretty much about it, man. You know, this episode was alright, man. I mean, I give it about, I give it like 3.78, man. Maybe even 3.95 out of 5 stars. It wasn't a perfect episode, man. That just because of the ending, man. You know, with Deborah being on the telephone and you know the cops being able to hear that, and then Dexter attacks this Dr. Vogel right out in public, man. And there's just so many different things. You know, you're saying to yourself like, and then, oh yeah, let me talk about that. Yeah, Dexter got mad because he's kind of like losing control, without Deborah. He ends up having this moment of road rage where he chokes this dude in this car, and he chokes the mess out of him. And then his son, the kid, the guy who cut off Dexter on the road, his son is sitting behind him, and it's like out in broad daylight. Somebody's gonna report you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I guess I just get frustrated, man. I'm done. I'm out of here, yo. But yeah, we'll see what happens next Sunday, man. Yeah, we're out of here.